Hello, I'm here to talk about our last week. In fact, this is the last day of new work. So these are the final pages. Today we're focusing on word problems on these three pages, 65, 66, 67, and then the final review, pages 75 and 76. These are the two pages that I need to see this week. So we'll take a look at some of these pages on page 65. This is decide the operation. Again, this is a great review because you need to think about, read each problem carefully and decide whether you need to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. So it's more about you thinking about what you need to do and looking for those keywords. And if at the very least, you may not do the math, but you should come in and at least put in which operation would you use. So here I would look for keywords. Lori has $25. She earned 17 more. More is an indication we're increasing. How much money does she have altogether? Now, careful, because sometimes altogether can be a multiplication, but it could also be an addition. So then we have to look back and think, am I multiplying groups? Did she have many days of $17 or something like that? No, she had one time $25, one time $17. So that will be a simple addition. And then I could even move on to the next question then. I determined I would add, maybe you fill in the numbers, but maybe don't even do the math, just move on is one way to handle these, because I really want you to do the thinking and put in the operation that is correct. And same thing on page 66. It is called mixed practice because they are mixing it up. Some of them will be add, some will be subtract, some will be multiply, some will be divide. You could do the same thing about just putting in the operation and coming back later to do the math. Here's a good example of something that uses altogether. Radha has 9 $20 bills. How much money is this altogether? Well, it could be adding, but I'm adding the same thing many times. I'm adding 9 of the $20 bills. So this one could be a nice multiplication. I have 9 of those $20 bills. Yes, I could add 29 times, but that's not what they want me to do. They want me to choose multiplication. And 67 is a little different. We've never seen anything like 67 before, but I really like it. Looking at word problems can be worked in more than one way. Complete each problem. So you've probably noticed this, that sometimes you think of a problem as addition, but it shows multiplication or something like that. So that's what they're doing here. They're saying any of these number sentences below are acceptable for this problem. This problem is she had saved some money. She earned $75 babysitting. She now has a total of $250. How much money had she saved before she earned money for babysitting? So you can think of it as an addition with an unknown. She had some number. She also earned 75. We know the total is 250. So those are the addition sentences. And then you could also think of it as subtraction. If we take the total that she earned, subtract the piece we know, we will find the missing piece there. So I like page 67 because it gets you to think in a new way. And then the last two pages are both division review, page 75 and 76, and multiplication and division review. So these are important, and these are the two that I want to see. And on page 76, you do not have to do number 8 because we did not learn how to do this type of division. But if you wanted to think about this type of division, there are pages that show this. We would estimate this in our minds to 50. And then we would say, does 50 go into 2? No. So we're not going to put anything there. Does 50 go into 21? No. Does 50 go into 215? Yes, it does. How many times would 50 go into 215? Well, I know 4 50s would be 200, so it's probably close to that. So if you use traditional long division, that's what that will look like. If you use money in the bank, you will do the same process, but again, it will be longer because the numbers are bigger. But you do not have to do number 8 on page 76. So looking forward to spending the last few days with you.